Women think that any little thing they do is doing too much.
I whip it real slow. I get it and go. I get it and go.
What up? Welcome to Hugh Flynt's Philosophy. If you've been here before, you already know what it is. But if it's your first time, I'm gonna need y'all to bang that like button, bang that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell so y'all can rock with me every time I drop a new video. Now, today I'm gonna just go over this post I ran into with the young queen preaching that gospel. The young goddess, you know what I mean? I'm fucking with y'all. But let's get to it.
A lot of women are going to hate me for saying this, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. When it comes to relationships, men are the prize. Yeah, I said it. Men are the prize.
Hey, she ain't saying nothing that we ain't already known. It's just, the dynamics got flipped and dudes start accepting monogamous roles that the women was pitching. We got thrown.
Men are the providers. Men are the protectors. Men are the stability. Men are the reason we're able to carry life into this world in the first place. Men keep us grounded and are able to build us up, us very emotional and sometimes illogical thinkers, into the woman God has called us to be.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Giving credit where credit's due. A lot of modern women can learn something from this young lady.
Unfortunately, so many of our men have been incarcerated and so many of our men come from toxic households. Therefore, it's up to you to do your honest part to make sure that the man that you're interested in is actually a good man and doesn't just look good.
Two good points she made. One was that a lot of men are raised in toxic households and broken homes. They're locked up, etc. We know why. Because single mothers want to raise kids, raise men and women, do everything by themselves. They want the burden of the man. Actually, they don't want the burden of the man. They want the benefits. They don't want the burden. They just want the benefits. But then that burden kicks in and they don't know how to keep kids out of jail. They don't know what's wrong with their daughter. They don't know. She want to know where her dad is. He's lashing out because he want his daddy. And what happens is these men go out in the world and they don't really know how to be men. And then her second point was making sure that you pick the right man that's good for you, not just a man that looks good. Now she's talking directly to the modern skeezy, because what the skeezy does is she thinks because she works a job and she thinks because nobody shames her for living like a man that she can do it. And she can be capable of doing it, but it doesn't mean it's healthy. You can't go around picking men based on what they look like. That's men. We can do that because that's all that's required for us to reproduce. Just to, you know what I mean? Stiffy, boom. We reproducing. Women, it's more to it. You got to have respect for this man. You got to admire this man. And if not, it's not going to last long term. For women, it's a lot more complicated because women are complex creatures. They're not simple like us, but they want to be. They wish they could be simple creatures like us, but it's not that simple, ma. You have to choose wisely. You can't choose like us because you're not us. Back to work.
A good man is a prize to the world because where would we honestly be without our men? A good man is a prize to a single woman struggling with 4 kids on her own. A good man is a prize to a woman who didn't grow up with a father to know what love really is. Call me a pick me, at least I'm getting picked.
Ooh, talk that shit, young queen. Call her a pick me, at least she's getting picked. Hey, there's a lot that you can say about the whole pick me narrative. Every time that a woman even remotely says anything against that that whole thing. If you're a woman and you say anything like, oh, cooking is not being a slave, doing for your man is not being a slave, that's just what women do. Yeah, because if you're cooking anyway, how are you being a slave for letting me eat? I just want to know if you can cook. Women think that any little thing they do is doing too much. It's crazy. And it's good that there are some women out there that are trying to preach the good gospel to the younger generation, to the young women coming up. Because it's looking bad for our sons, our nephews, because a lot of these women just want to be men. They want to date like men. And then they wonder why they can't find good men. So, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this video. Hit the comment section. Before y'all slide out of here, bang that like button. Bang that subscribe button. Ring that notification bell so y'all can rock with me every time I drop a new video. You heard me?
Grandfather could see it, he would be so proud of me. Giving hoes deep strokes, put them sound asleep. Then I turn them out, run it in, I'm about my G's. I've been pimpin' since a young age.